Hello everyone, this is Ivan. So today I will actually do an automation of a demo page and convert it to a page object model. Okay, basically this is the page. So there's single trip, annual trip, the cover types, and there's all this cover, and of course the date range. Select the travels, right, and the adult age. You can actually select, for example, individual. You can actually put it at 25, and then you get code, and it'll basically come up with three quotations. So I select one code and I proceed on, right, and then I fill in the details. Let me fill in the details. Okay, and next, and the chat box, and buy now. So okay, I'll select the credit card. This demo page has got a lot of defects, and so it limits the automation. So yeah, in related to these two, so I click next, and then I fill in the credit cards here and there. All right, and I make payment. Okay, so let me refresh it. Okay, so now I come out with two scenarios. Okay, the first scenario is an individual cover type. That's an individual, you see, and it's on a multi-trip. All right, so it's multi-trip, and you select the first region. And of course, you select the premium, uh, and you fill up the applicant's details, the date of birth, the name, email, mobile, and preview page, and select the payment mode, the credit card, and fill in the credit details. All right. Okay. And for scenario two, it is a couple cover type. So there's a couple. All right. So the couple cover type, and it's also a single trip. So you'll select maybe a place. Let me see, a destination, and similarly, it will actually select a code. After getting the code, you'll select a code, and you fill in the particulars, the applicant's particulars, and the second traveler's particulars. Okay, and after that, we'll go to the preview page, and that's about it, because anything continue on will actually cause some errors. Okay, uh, so these are the two scenario. Okay, so what we basically uses is Selenium. Uh, so before we actually go through in the proper uh, page object model POM, we need to find out all the XPath, get out all the XPath correctly, right? And then we'll just go through it in a primitive manner, just one by one. Yeah, go through all the pages that we want to go through as much as we can. And probably there are a lot of errors, but we should try to resolve most of it at this stage. So let me run through it. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, good. So it shows that the script for this, the demo, is actually working fine. Uh, it's working fine until you see an error in here. All right. On this page, okay. The reason is because we are using actually iframe. Okay, probably a iframe somewhere in here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. There's an iframe somewhere in here. So that's why the scripts in here actually fail. The very last page for here, it actually fails because of the iframe. So we'll take this into account. Okay. And for some of the pages, we'll need to scroll down to actually to click on the elements. Yeah. Okay. So right now I actually created all the page, and you see in here the page, and all these are the POMs. So it's different page like the selection, preview, payments, details, credit card, and the common commands, execution commands that we need. So all this actually comes from here, and I just put it in as a module, especially as a page, so that's easier. All right, you get to know better. Okay, so for the first scenario, as we remember, it is a multi-trip. Select region 1 and select a code and fill in applicant's detail, preview page, payment, select credit cards, and then fill in the credit card details. So uh so actually before test, okay, I make sure I get the Chrome, initialize all the page object, and I start with scenario 1. Okay, so this is how it actually function. I'll just select a trip, select the destination, select a region. All right, I'll pick a calendar. What is a calendar date? I'll select a calendar date. I'll select the coverage type. 0 is individual. I'll add the age, and then I'll submit button. And of course, this go on for the second one, the quotation page. Select code, and then you go to the travel page, and then I'll proceed, the proceed button. And on the third one is the applicant's details. So of course, I need to scroll down, especially because I need to actually click on the element. So and then I'll add the NRIC, full name, date of birth, nationality, emails, mobile, and then I'll do a web scroll. It's in fact this way is actually much better than doing all this. It's really very messy. Yeah, it's very messy and rigid. Right. So and then I'll move on to the preview page. Same here. Yeah, chat button. It's all very simple. Once you actually convert it to the POM, right? And payment method, I just select DBS, the credit card, and click next button, and then I fill in the credit details. All right. In the credit details for this one, I've actually taken into account of the iframe. So even even when it comes to the credit card details, I do not need to check again the iframe. Okay, so let's run this scenario. Or okay, let's go to the second scenario. All right, let's go to the second scenario. The second one is similar. It's very similar like the first one. So you have all these thing. All right, the destination, I select a country because the trip now is single. All right, true is single, multiple is false, and then of course I add the age, I add the cover type as in couple. All right, these are the differences. Okay, and then the rest of it are very similar. I select a code, I select the second code, all right, the second code in here, and then I proceed on. And of course, when I come to applicant's detail, I need to fill in the applicant's detail like in scenario 1, but there's also the travel details. So travelers 2, the second traveler's detail. So I need to fill in the second traveler's detail. So while doing that, I need to scroll. This is very important, otherwise you'll fail. But you can see that this is actually still very convenient. You just call the page object, yeah, the methods, and you just input in the variables, right? So these are very simple to maintain. And of course, you go to the preview page, it's the same, right? Scroll, click chatbots, and then button, and we go to the payment methods, and I'll select the DBS, all right? And this is where we stop. We do not proceed on further, okay? So I will show you the scenarios which we will run together. Let me see, all right. In here I use Jenkins, all right. Let me click build now, all right. Let me close this and I build now, all right. All right, these are two separate scenarios. All right, you see that it runs. This one is a manual trip, multiple trips, and you see it goes to the credit card, and it fills in the credit details, all the details. All right, and so this test is being completed, and so this is a single trip, and it fills in all the details down. You see the traveler tools details are also filled in. Okay, there's an error at the uh second scenario. Let's try again, because sometimes when I click on it, when you click on it, the UI is very sensitive. Yeah, so we should not actually touch anything when the script is running. Let's try again on scenario 2. Alright, the single trip. See, it runs and it goes right, it fills up. Alright, it stops in here. So it's actually running successful for scenario 2. Right, so scenario 1 and scenario 2 is complete. And yeah, and this is how we actually do a POM. Right, thank you very much.